Start.
All right, here we got the horizontal hives. Going to show you all the new upgrades we've done on these so far. If you want to come in a little closer, here's the inside view. We run full length number 8 hardware cloth on the inside, and it is centered over each of the slide out drawers that has trays that you can use for pest treatment. And also there's larger vents that are set inside here now. These are 2 3/4 inch, but there'll be 3 separate trays, and then you have individual covers that go over each of the frames. There's 3/8 V space here, and on your sides here, all the frames that come with it don't have any foundation in them. Up here on the top of the roof, you have little vents on either end. There's a few that people have asked that they wanted double vents on either end. We've done that, and also we drill a small hole closer on this one side that's a bee escape in case the bees get trapped in between the frames and the lid here. There's a way for them to get out. Okay. A few of the things we've done here too is the first few generations that's gone out, they had the drawers where water could hit the drawers and get down in there and get inside the tray, so we put this drip edge on the top. They come completely attached. If you're going to paint or stain them, after you do that, I'd recommend you run a bead of clear silicone right along this edge here, and that'll take care of any of the water runoff here. We still have the frame rack on the side. The original ones we were using 1/4 inch aluminum tubing or aluminum rod, and I've switched over to using 5/16. It's a little bit heavier. The first ones could hold 4 frames. I've made them a little bit longer. They can hold, I think, 5 or 6 frames right now. They still have the rubber tips on here for safety. On the side, we're still using zinc chain, so it doesn't have to worry about rusting. And we still have the drop leaf table that's here on the side that you can set like a nuke box, your frames, your frame covers, whatever, your tools, smokers, and stuff like that's on here. You got dual chains on both sides in case something, if you got a heavier load. We're going to be making some later on. It's going to actually have peaked roofs also. A few other things, if you notice you're here, you don't see the bee entrance. It's actually on the other side, so you can be standing here to work on your beehive and not be in the way of the flight path. And you walk around the side here and look right straight down here, you'll see the entrance for the bees. And I've been using just one entrance on it. If you needed 2 or 3, all you need to do is request that, and we can do that for you also. But here's how one looks. It's all fully set up. We've increased the number of vents on top from 3 to 4 sets. I would recommend that you don't put the vents directly over the brood. They have a tendency of propylizing and covering it up. Okay, and then you still have the removable follower board that has the notches here that match the side of the frames, so you get a perfectly tight seal on either side of the frame. And then there's your follower board that fits down inside there. It can be moved in any sets of 3 frames at a time when you first set your hive up. We've also, instead of putting one big spacer on there, we put a spacer on either end. That way you can either start here right from where your brood area is at, or if you want to come back here in the back and start working towards and picking your honey out, you can work on the opposite side here too. And the spacers are just set up to allow you a little bit more room. These, I would recommend sealing these with a clear wood sealer on the top, and that way it take care of any expansion and stuff. You get a little bit of expansion. I leave you about 3/16 of an inch here, and with the spacers here, you got plenty of room to take care of any of the swelling of the wood on either direction. So it should be fine. Anyway, what we've been running into, the biggest problem is a standard horizontal hive weighs about 90 pounds. These, with all the accessories and the heavier wood that I use, it's all 2-inch thick wood. They come in for about 150, maybe even 170 pounds. We haven't had a chance to put them on a scale. Me and my sister tried moving one, and they're not light. So trying to ship them has been our biggest problem. We've contacted the companies like in the TV show Shipping Wars. They come in with a bid that's a lot higher than what we even charged to build the hive. And right now the hives are going for $325 with all the options we've been adding. Most people, we've had people drive from North Carolina, Michigan, Texas, just to come here to pick them up, which is probably by far the easiest way. Just a couple of day drive, gas, and you've got it. Trying to ship them, FedEx, UPS, is just, their prices are through the roof. So that's been our biggest problem. So right now, I guess the best way to do is just to order one, drive here and pick it up, and we'll have it ready for you. I've got two in stock right now, 2 more in the works, and then we're actually going to be doing some super deep lay-ins hive that's almost 7 feet long. That'll have over 40 frames in it. So that should about do it. If you have any questions, just contact us at hunterhives.com. Thank you.